Good morning, good afternoon, or good night, my fellow Chibits. Today, I'm here to bring all of you another anime first impressions of a new series from Winter of Anime 2016. This time, it's going to be about Dagashi. Now, this series I have been actually waiting for quite a while now, since its first announcement that it was going to be coming out in this season, Winter 2016, because the reason why I even knew about this series was many Chibits over the past couple months since its announcement that was coming out in Winter was telling me I needed to watch this, and since so many were telling me I needed to watch this, and then I saw, what it was about, I was like, you know what, I'll give it a shot, I might like it, and it seems like it might have some romance about it, so I decided to watch the first episode. So here I am as an anime only about to give my first impressions to all of you, and here's the thing. This first episode, I am really surprised I enjoyed it as much as I did, because I personally didn't think I would have enjoyed it as much as I did. I had my expectations roughly high, but this beat my expectations. Like, it completely obliterated my expectations compared to what I had. For instance, when it came to some of the scenes throughout this episode, there was a good mix of comedy to romance, and I just loved the theme of this episode, or the atmosphere that it really gave off. It was a very relaxing episode, and this is definitely going to be one of those type of series in the week that we watch that's going to allow us to just, wind down and chill. Like, the final episode you'd probably watch of an anime on, let's say, a Friday. Like, let's say you're watching a lot of anime from today, which there is quite a bit of anime that come out on Friday now. Most likely, I would recommend you probably just save this series for last, just because of the atmosphere it gives off. I mean, that one scene where our characters are just chilling in a cafe, drinking coffee and stuff, even though there was some little bit of drama going on there with some romance, it still was a very relaxing scene. And majority of this episode, it gave me a good laugh, and I loved the, the character designs, to the art style, to the voice actors. It was a really awesome watch. I loved how the first half of the episode focused on comedy and the introduction of our main female character, and then the second half of the episode was more of this romance building up and the main plot kind of trying to expand. And the main thing is like, I personally enjoy both halves of this episode equally, for their own different reasons. Like, the first half, it gave me a laugh, but I love the introduction of our main female character, because she's so quirky, she's unique, and, I mean, from her character, the way we saw she was acting when someone saw her nude, the overall character personality, she's very quirky, and she's a klutz in some ways, because, I mean, she's sitting there eating ice cream, and all of a sudden she looks at an A, and when she falls off her fucking bike into mud, and so, I mean, yeah, she's a klutz. I love the way she, I guess, has this eating habit about her. She's constantly eating sweets and shit. It's really cool. And then she has this, serious mode about it, where she gets into this serious mood, and she's, talking all serious, like she has business talk, and then she goes back into her comedy mode. Very funny. Now, the second half of the episode is more along the lines of romance, introducing the other female character of the series, which I think her name was Saya. And let's be honest here, we all know, since the main female character is Hotaru, I think we all know who is probably going to win when it comes to the romance. I mean, usually that's how anime like this are displayed. I mean, if it's going to have romance, it's going to have a couple or something, most likely Hotaru is going to win, since she is the title female character. Like, she's the main female character, which is sad, honestly, because actually, even though I like Hotaru as a character, I loved her quirky style, I prefer Saya. I really like Saya. I love her design, I love her voice actor, even her personality is very likable throughout this episode, and I honestly think I prefer her more if she was with the main male character, but that's just me. I mean, I'm personally a more bigger fan of her. But that's about it. I mean, the first episode of Dagashi, it was enjoyable, relaxing, very relaxing. It was a relaxing series. I recommend you get a cup of coffee, get a cup of tea, whatever you drink when you're watching a show, and just sit down and relax to it. I mean, if you haven't watched it yet, and you've watched a bunch of anime for today, and you want to, finish off with this series, I recommend start right now, and just, finish your day off with it, because it's quite fun. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. You all have a wonderful day, or night, wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.